when you're filling out a start-stop BAH form in the military, the biggest thing you need to be concerned about is list where your family members or you live today, not where you intend on living, not that where you may have aspirations of living. List where you live today and be accurate on it. One day I'd love to live in the penthouse overlooking the beach in Miami. I'm about $18 million short for my place. And I know you may aspire to one day live in San Francisco or New York or Honolulu or some other place with really high BAH. But if you are not living there now, do not list that on your start-stop BAH form. Even if you're intending on living there, maybe you are going to Korea and you have a one-year unaccompanied tour. Maybe your spouse is actually from Hawaii and she's going to move back to Kalihi, or she's from New York and she's going to move back to one of the boroughs of New York, or wherever it happens to be. If they don't live there now, don't list it on the start-stop BAH form. List where they currently live. Once you PCS to Korea or some other location, and your spouse or family members actually move to the location they're going to, you can update and change your BAH then. But don't list a fake address. Don't list your friend's address. Don't go on Zillow and look for a house that's for sale. Don't go on Airbnb and find an address. How do I know this? Because everyone is doing it, and those people that do it get caught, and they usually end up going to prison for housing fraud, which is larceny, unless they can win their case, which is oftentimes difficult to do. So do be honest with the information. List on your start-stop BAH form where you're actually living, where your spouse actually lives. Make sure you actually have a lease agreement, a mortgage agreement, that you actually reside there. And don't list your aspiration or where you'd love. I'd love for my wife to be here. I'd love for my family to be here. And typically where you love for them to be is always a high-cost BAH location: Miami, Honolulu, San Francisco, or New York. Why is that? Because you're getting paid so much. Unless they actually live there when you sign the form, don't fill out that address until they actually live there.